So how many of you got a lot of learning today? Awesome. And you know what, I was just thinking before I came up, I got so much of information to digest, and thank you all the speakers. We had a lot of light. How many of you saw some light today? Hello, put your hands up. Yeah. Umaji, light. All right. How many of you had some faith today? You got some restoration in your faith? Shraddha, please. All right. And how many of you got some inspiration?
Yes.
Prerna. And how many of you will have decided to dedicate yourself to the present moment and live in happily?
Yes.
Ankita, thank you so much. So we had light, we had faith, we had inspiration, we had
Morphosis,
okay, and dedication, and I humbly submit this is all required for infinite growth. That's Anand. All right. So let's talk about this. How many of you have problem in remembering names of people? Okay. Some people don't have. Awesome. And you are very good with names. I saw that. All right. Because you know, when people remember, I'll be the first person to detect, oh, this guy is good, this person is good. Awesome. And you know what? How many of you actually felt very special when she was calling out names? Vishal, Amit, Arun. You're not happy?
Yeah, I was.
And it's a very special way to say, I care.
Yes.
Very special way. And you know what, people have a big problem, big time problem in dealing with this. And I'm not overemphasizing, but I can tell you one thing. If you want to learn one skill in your life, make it remembering names of people. Rest all will fall in place. Then comes a big network to help you. Alright? Okay, so let's decode. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some very simple stuff. If you can put into practice, you'll have some benefit right today, starting from now. How many of you want to get that benefit? Oh, great. Okay, so please be all ears, and you'll be, I'm going to give you some really simple stuff. You know, a lot of times people really think that if you want to get great result, you have to really go and shake heaven and earth together. Not required. Simple steps. That's what we're going to work on. And my humble request is, please don't get carried away by the simplicity of what I'm talking. Use them. If you don't get results, do you know why are the dustbins there for? Just throw it out. But don't discard without trying at least once. Would you like to try what you're going to learn?
Go, yes. Go. Yes.
So let's say that. I will try.
Yes.
Awesome. Great. So this is the message which has been coming up all the time. Every next level of your life will demand a new version of you. How many of you agree to this?
Yes. Yes.
And you know, that's so important. Whatever has got you here is not sufficient to take you there. It's very, very critical that you grow, and people actually get stuck most of the time. Where do I start? Where do I start? Next level, where do I start? Simple. First one, start with a perception. How you look at yourself, how you look at the world, how you look at the concept, how you look at happiness, how you look at the results, how you look at faith, everything. How you look at the perception, and how you look at your memory. The perception. Your perception will become your reality. It may not be true for other people, but just because you perceive something to be true, it's going to be true. Alright, I'll tell you how the perceptions work in the names and faces in a short while. The second one is take actions. When I say take action, I'm not by any standard saying do hard work. But take action. Different action. Do you know why I don't say do hard work? I don't do myself. I'm not qualified to talk about something. Maybe 6 months down the line I'll say do hard work, but not now. Okay. Alright. So let's talk about, how many of you have seen this picture? This is a very popular picture. Either on Facebook, either on WhatsApp. How many of you have seen it? Only 3-4 hands going up? Okay, great. Those of you who have not seen it, you have not missed anything in life. Trust me. Absolutely. But if you miss it now, you have missed a lot of stuff. So please pay attention. So how many of you, what do you see here? What do you see here? Frog. Horse. Oh, we have got some multiple answers. I've heard people saying it looks like a chicken in the supermarket. Dead chicken, that's how it looks like. I've heard people saying it looks like an old lady. I don't know, I still could not decipher that. That's all about perceptions. For some people it looks like a frog, and for some people, I don't know, a horse. And for some it's chicken. See the perceptions? Okay, let's look at this picture. How many of you actually see a horse here? Okay, few people see the horse. So how many of you want to see the horse? Great. So what you got to do is very simple. Stop looking at it for a while, which is very difficult, so I'll help you. Okay? And when it comes up, please look with a possibility, with a faith that you will find horse. You may. Did you find a horse?
Yes.
No.
Yes, we have found it.
Did you find a horse?
Yes.
Do you know that's exactly the same picture?
Yeah.
It's the same picture. So let me show you very quickly. Oh, there's a frog. I just made a turn here. That's it. That's all about it. Okay, now let's very quickly talk about this. Why is it difficult to remember names? It has been found out, leaving few people, so the averages work out very well.
Yes,
Okay, I'll tell you the statistics, and thank you for being the 1%. If you talk to 10 people on what is your major area of memory problem in your life, 9 would say names, another 9 would say numbers. True or true?
Yes.
9 would say names, and of course you are the odd man out, 1. Okay. All right. So why is it difficult to remember names? Any ideas very quickly? Yes, Prashant.
The problem in code editing with respect to perception maps, that is the main issue in remembering the names.
People have this perception, I cannot remember. Because I cannot remember, I will not try. Because I don't try, I don't remember. And because I don't remember, I blame my memory, I don't remember. I mean, it's fun. It's so simple. Yes, please.
And I think it's also because we don't know how to actually do it the easier way.
Oh, that's the next level. We'll talk about that as well. Okay? Alright, that basic level is, we don't even try. Now, I'll tell you, it's basically a philosophy error, or it's a thinking process error. The people, I don't know from where they get this. I don't know. Don't want to blame anybody, but it has been descended over generations. Some false information. The first one is the belief that I cannot remember. Yes. How many of you actually think that I cannot remember names of people? A lot of people. Who sold you that idea?
We try. It's so embarrassing when you forget the name.
You try and you fail that you cannot remember. Genuinely try. People fall down, kids fall down 100 times and they never think, I cannot walk. And 5 names we forget, we say, oh, I cannot remember. Not fair. You be unfair to other people, acceptable. Don't be unfair to yourself. Okay? So anyway, I just met few people when I was interacting around, so is it okay to recall their names, just for fun? Okay, we start here with Shanu, and you can cover your labels. Anyway, I can't see that far. Okay, Shanu, Amit, and Rajesh, Aurora, Rajiv, Amit. Of course, the speakers everybody knows. Then Anu. Then you have some problem. Starts with a P. I'll get you. Okay. All right. Then we have Pratik, Sneha here. I haven't met you. Maybe I missed out. Rajat, Sushil, Madhuri, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Then we have Pragya. All right. Then Vikas. Then you have Anu here. Then Saloni here. Then Sachin here. Then we have Unnati. Then Richa. Then Deepak. Then Vikas. Then Saurav there. Then Manish there. And if you from the back there, okay, Mr. Danish, okay, Mr. Kohli there, Vishal, then Santosh, then who else here? Ajit here, all right, okay, then Rajiv, Rajiv, okay, Rajesh, half right, half correct, okay, 50% marks, okay, fine. I missed out a few, it doesn't matter. I remembered a lot. That's what happens. Talking about gratitude. If I don't have gratitude for remembering 20 names, and if I fret about, oh, I missed 2 names, heavens will, how bad it is. It's not true. I mean, just start with being compassionate to yourself that you actually remember. So the first thing is, take out this belief that I cannot remember. You can remember. And don't believe me. Try to forget something which you already know. Sounds like a joke. How can you forget? It's your belief system. Alright, so get your belief up. The second one is, people don't have a memory problem, it's actually a problem of registration or recall. Not a memory issue at all. How many times, especially in networking, it happens? Hi, my name is Anand. The other person says, hi, I am Arun, or whatever the name. And let's say you take back your hand and ask him or her, what was my name? You know the answer, right? And the same thing happens for you. We don't even hear the name and we complain we forgot. Please be fair. It's not a memory problem, it's either a registration issue or recall. How many times you went into network and you forgot some name? And you say, oh, my memory is ditching me. And the same person 3 days later comes up and says, oh, Vikas, how can I forget him? Ever happen?
Yes.
So you actually did not forget. You actually remember, but you failed to recall. Okay, so let's move on very quickly. And this is one big one. There is no auto mode for memory. You remember everything, and the question comes up, oh really? How many steps did you take when you came to my office? How would I know? But you're a memory expert. If I'm a memory expert, it doesn't mean that I have an RFID chip and everything goes in. There's no auto mode. You have to intend. Now, very deep question for all of you. Please ask yourself this question. When you meet new people, how many times you told yourself, I want to remember this person's name?
I do.
You do, that's why you remember.
I do.
And there are a lot of people who do it on surface level, but there are some people who do it really, but then they don't know how. These are the problems. A lot of people in the first thing, they don't even think. Sun ke bhi kya karna hai, yaad thodi rakhna hai. This is Anand's friend's friend. How is even, I'll tell you one more secret, and that is, if you think the other person is the most important person for you in the planet, you will never miss them.
Yes. Speak to listen.
Absolutely.
Speak to listen.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
First rule for us as a speaker, I want to share with you Mr. Brown's first rule as a speaker is speak to listen.
Awesome. Thank you for adding that. So this is what is required, and people are always busy, So this simple thing. So there's no auto mode intention. You have to intend. Then you can actually synchronize your efforts. So very quickly, let's get into the three critical factors. The first one is belief. You got to believe that you can remember names. Second one is you got to intend. There's a very good saying in my language, and probably same in every other language as well. Even without the God's intent, a leaf would not move. Remembering names is much bigger than moving a leaf. If you don't intend, trust me, you will never remember. Start with the intent. Then comes the registration. Do you actually get the name first? You know what? I was thinking, oh, exactly. This person, 1, 2, 3. Can you please stand up? Yeah. Can I say something about it if you don't get me wrong? Okay. Do you know something? I can never ever forget this person's name in my life, ever. You want to know why? You love it? Okay. I cannot forget your name because I don't know your name.
That's a good reason.
Yes, of course, that is the only reason. Now, thank you so much. Now, why I said this is people actually say, I forgot, but please clarify, did you actually get it? Many times, no. People have not got it at all. So very quickly, let me give you some reasons why do we forget names. And now we are talking about the pitfalls of forgetting names. So that was a demonstration. Thank you so much. It's okay. It's okay. Leave it. Chalega. Okay. The first one is many names cannot be visualized. The second one is no association between name and face. That was what Sureshji was talking. You meet somebody you have not neither seen the name, heard the name, or saw the face. Believe that anyway you're going to forget. We don't listen to names properly, and no conscious effort. No conscious effort. Now, if 6 months later I come back to you and say, you know what, I never lost any weight. What did you do? Nothing. Okay, I mean, it's so simple, you know. People just complicate. It's so simple. It's as simple as that. Okay, let's get into a strategy. Simple 4-way system to help you remember names. How many want to get that system?
Yes.
Hello. Let me tell you, that's the most important thing which you will ever learn. Remembering names. Okay. Whenever you meet any person, please sprinkle salt on them. Did I get your attention? Thank you very much. I mean it. Sprinkle salt, don't butter, but salt. Okay? Alright, fine. Let's see what is salt all about. S. Start the conversation using the name. Is it okay if I use your name, Arun?
Yes, please.
So when you meet somebody, I say, hi, my name is Anant.
My name is Arun.
Hi, Arun. Use the name. That will qualify me to get the name first. Use the name. Start the conversation using the name. That actually tells people that you're listening to them and you care for them. The second one is add a remark on the name. And please don't add fake remarks, huh? If it is genuine, if you really have some friend whose name is Arun, you can share that. Or if you have some incidents linked with Arun, share that. Or you can also ask the background of the name. If somebody comes with a unique name like Kasi Batla, you can ask, oh, what does that mean? They'll feel happy. I can take, my name is Kasi Batla, by the way, okay? I can take a separate session day after tomorrow. Okay, 2 hours. Alright. The next one is learn about the person using the name. Now, in my conversation with Arun, I may have 200 questions. So at least one question I should ask, Arun, how long have you been associated with Tajurba? At least one question. Arun, can you drop me back home? At least one question. The last one, terminate the conversation using the name. Instead of saying bye, why don't you say bye, Arun?
Yes.
That will make a lot of impact. So here what you're doing is you're actually, in every conversation, you're using the name. When you use it, you will not lose it. Most of you are guilty of a conversation where you talk to your friend, neighbor, relative, or parent, or a sibling, or somebody for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours without even using the name once. And we still complain, have a problem with names. Please come out of that philosophy. Yeah? So that's quick ideas on how to remember names, and I hope it helps. It all starts in the mind that you want to remember. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you. Back to you, sir.